happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter back with you again. I am super pumped. Just hit a couple of big dubs and I want to get into them with you. The Tech White Jordan 4 or the Oreo, whatever people are calling it, it dropped today. The 1s and 4s are my favorite two Jordan silhouettes, and when I saw this one, I knew I was going to be chasing it hard. I actually took Peanut Butter with me, and she grabbed a pair too, so we were able to hit an adult size and a GS pair. So I'm really pumped about that. And before we get into them, if this is your first time coming through, then welcome to the channel. Bread and Butter is brand new, but we're growing pretty quick. We're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, so if you feel like coming along for the ride, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd be happy to have you with us. If you enjoy this video, help me out with a thumbs up. That'll help other people see it, and that'll help the channel grow faster. Let's get to these kicks. Man, it was nice, and I had cloud cover, and then I sit down to do this review, and the sky just opens up so that the sun can burn my eyeballs. Bear with me one moment. All right, back in the saddle. That's much better. As I mentioned, we hit a pair of the Tech White Jordan 4s in my size. I grabbed a 10.5, and then we also got a GS pair. I'll go ahead and show you the GS pair box. It came with like your standard Jordan 4 box. It had the black lid like you typically see. Got that nice cement. It's got that nice paint splatter on the bottom there. Here's a look at the tag. They were $150 retail. Just real quick, here's a look at the kids pair. It's funny, from shoe to shoe, the texture and like the tumble on each one is different, like on each panel. You know, sometimes you'll have the same leather on the whole shoe, but some areas will be real smooth, and other cuts will be, you know, they'll have a lot more of a pattern to it. Like, just look at these toe boxes, for example. You can see one's really smooth, and then the other one has a lot of tumble to it. But the leather feels great, and I'm happy to report that this kids pair, the quality looks just as good as what it does on the adult pair. I think there were really high numbers of these, but the quality doesn't look like a trash, you know, GR release. The quality looks like something that they actually put some effort into and that they actually delivered really well. So I'm really pumped about that. But I'm going to go ahead and sit these aside, and I'll grab the adult pair. So as I pointed out, the kids pair had the black lid like you're used to seeing. This one's a little bit unique. It's got a white lid, and I know it's just a subtle difference, but I appreciate stuff like that. I don't know why it makes a difference, but it does. So I think that's pretty cool. Then it's got your standard paint splatter paver, and the inside of the box is a bright red, as we've seen before. Here's a look at the sticker. It reads Air Jordan 4 Retro. The color is white, fire red, tech gray, and black. Retail price on these is $190 US. And there we have it. Got them. Man. I've always been a fan of white shoes. I just think they look really clean. And white with a little bit of gray, a little bit of black, and some nice little pops of red. These are nice. These are really nice. The leather feels really good to the touch, and I love the look of it. And like I said with the kids pair, I know there were high numbers of these, or reportedly high numbers of these. I guess I don't know that there were high numbers. I don't know how people find that stuff out, but from what I heard, it sounded like there was going to be high numbers of these. I feel like this shoe will be in high demand for years to come. For people that weren't able to cop this time, I hope that they give us this same combination, you know, down the road from now, because it's an instant classic as far as I'm concerned. We've got a standard Jordan 4 outsole, a little hit of a red Jumpman, and a little bit of gray where we've got the stars here in the front. I just think it looks awesome. It looks incredible. I love every angle of these shoes. But then coming up to the midsole, here around this visible air unit, you can see it's that gray color with some of that paint splatter. And then you've got a bright white midsole, and there's some more paint splatter here that matches the back. You can see those stars popping up in the front. And then here you'll see more of that paint splatter along the visible air unit on the inside of the shoe as well. This leather is just nice. It feels really good. It's what you would want on a $200 Jordan. You know, it feels nice. You get some nice ripples and some nice waves from it. It's very soft feeling, and the whole shoe is covered in that really nice leather. You've got that netting on the side panels, and then on the tongue, and underneath of that is some white mesh, and that allows the shoe to be pretty breathable. Got some white plastic hits back here. But then on the eye stays, I really like these little pops of the gray and the paint splatter. I just think it does really well to add balance to the shoe, because you've got these gray hits, just a couple of gray hits down here, and then up at top you've got this gray with paint splatter, and it couldn't have come out better in my opinion. They gave us white laces. There was no extra laces with this release, but it looks great. I don't really care. Your tongue is a white leather with a red Jumpman on the top, and the sock liner is a nice grayish silver color, and it's got the Air Jordan upside down like you have on 4s. It's got the little gray Jumpman on the back, and this tab is actually leather. But let me know what you think.